I want to show you how to put basically vinyl decals directly onto cotton t-shirts. You can use it on anything that is 60% or more cotton. I'm using Printers Jack brand heat transfer paper. So I drew some art. I used my iPad Pro and the software called Procreate. And I've made this little girl and she likes mermaids. So we are going to cut these people out. We're going to iron them on to a 60% cotton pillowcase. This is a commission job, so people get in touch with me and they ask me to draw original art for them, and then we figure out how to get their project done. That's how it works here at Tiny Chick Pottery. So I have not only made this for decals, I also make decals for pottery. We also have Ruth here, and that's her dog Piper on her t-shirt. There's Piper, her little dog. And she loves duckies. This is just a color test thing that I was using. I was using this palette to choose colors. If you have a fancy Cricut machine, you can totally cut your characters out with that, or you can use scissors like I'm doing here. I'm just cutting around the object. I put a white circle around each set of characters so that it will show white on the white t-shirt background. I'm using dark transfer paper for this because I wanted to buy one package and not buy light and dark. Light you can only use on light. Dark transfer paper, I believe, is a little bit pricier because they do have to use more pigment. They have to use white pigment for the background. I paid about $18.99. Oh wait, that's not about, that's exactly. I found this dark transfer paper on Amazon for $18.99. If you've used this, or if you buy this transfer paper and you found it cheaper somewhere else, go ahead and let me know in the comments. All right, cut out this, that's set appearance of the kid. I tried to make a theme where everybody was kind of a kid, and they all have little accessories of things that they like. We've got a deer and a golf course, and because he likes hunting, I guess, and playing golf. Oh, there's so much cutting to do. Now, once you have your decal cut out, and I watched a bunch of videos on this, but nobody explained it. The decal itself is actually on a paper backing. So if you take a little blade and you just stick it between the layers, and you can separate it. And then carefully peel your decal. A nice clean countertop is the perfect place to work on this project. If you have a gyro cutter, you can cut around your objects. This is an X-Acto blade, and I'm just letting it twist in my hands as I go around curves. Gyro cutter's better. I asked for one for Christmas, hoping it's in my stocking. So now I'm going to see if I can just lift my vinyl up. Oh wow, okay, very carefully. My mermaid peeled up perfectly. The request was that I make rustic looking art to match the rustic style in this house that is being decorated by my friend. Recommended me as just the artist to create the art for this. See how I'm turning the paper instead of the blade? That works really well. I got a perfectly pure white pillowcases. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna press this all in place. You need one sheet of parchment paper. Finally, my fridge is being quiet. Yay! I'm just gonna lay down a piece of parchment paper on top, and I'm gonna do one section at a time that I can cover with the iron. And 3 minutes of pressure, and you wanna make sure you get all the edges pushed all the way down. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, how much longer?
You have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on your 3-minute timer.
And this, kids, is why people buy those heat press machines. If you liked today's video, please let me know by clicking the like button. And if you would like to see more how-to videos on a variety of topics, you can subscribe. This is the Printers Jack transfer paper. This is for dark colors. You can also buy this for light colors. I'll show you what the transfer paper looks like before you print onto it. This is the side you print on, and the side that says Printers Jack on it That's the size you don't print on it. In my printer, you print with this facing up. I put this in the rear feed and send it to print. Now, for the black transfer paper, you print it face up. So what I'm saying is, when you use the light transfer paper and you print on it, your text has to be in reverse. You have to flip your image horizontally before you print it. With the dark transfer paper, this surface is the surface that ends up pointing up on your piece. So you print your stuff regular. You do not flip horizontal for this type of paper. Print it just like how you drew it on the screen. And I always fit my logo for my business, which is Tiny Chick Pottery, onto the paper when I print it out so that I can do a little advertising for myself. And that way people know next year where they can get another, maybe. Yep. If you want to see any of my work, it's at tinychickpottery.com. You can use the contact form to get in touch with me if you have questions. Iron on a hard surface, such as a granite countertop or a wood table that you're not afraid to damage, because you really need all that pressure down on it. You can't use your ironing board for this job. Heat press is the ultimate great way to do this, but they run between $100 and $1,000. So yeah, I'm just using an iron. It works great. I do exactly 3 minutes on each section. If you have a little one, you don't put vinyl transfers on their pillowcases. You could suffocate a little kid, so you never do that. Be smart. There you go. How cute is that? So that one's gonna be a gift bag. Notes. Did I make notes? No, I did not.